Super Giants, it's connected in a way to Sunrisers as well. A lot of Sunrisers alumni has ended up at Lucknow Super Giants, starting with the new director of cricket, Tom Moody, as well, who I'm sure will be watching this very, very closely. So let's go to LSG. You're looking at Mayank Yadav. I wonder if anyone's got an update on his fitness. Mohammad Shami, the trade from SRH, of course. And you've got Vanindu Hasaranga there, who had an injury in the middle of the World Cup. Aiden Markram and Mitchell Marsh were great for them last year, but will they be the opening pair this year? That's a question. Other than that, additions include, of course, the trade of Shami, Josh Inglis, which might be quite a story as we see how available he is. And we also have a number of Indian seamers, all-rounders that they managed to pick up. GS, let's build their team. Do you have Markram and Marsh continuing at the top?
Yeah, I do have that. And I think last year I didn't really expect the kind of output they actually delivered. I think they punched above their weight as a team itself. They did really well with the bat, and they had some challenges with injuries with the ball. So I think very similar to SRH, this is a team which has extreme good batting power. They have good match winners, Mitchell Marsh, Markram, Pooran, Pant. All these guys can kind of win games on their own. And they have strengthened their bowling if all the bowlers are also fit. They've also got some very good youngsters, Akshat Raghuvanshi, Mukul Chaudhary. All these guys are really good. But the challenge is, how do they fit all these people in? And what do they do with
Akshat and Mukul are both batters.
Yeah, so which is why I said it's a challenge to how they'll fit him in.
Sure.
And what they're going to do with the fourth overseas slot. Hasaranga, injury prone, Nokia, injury prone, but both, you know, are vital cogs in that lineup. And you have Mayank Yadav, you have Mohammad Shami, you have some extreme pace there.
Interesting.
So it's a good team, but I think I'll stick to exactly what I said for SRH. If they're batting the conditions and they have those match winners who win certain things, they will do well.
What I felt was that the fact that they've got as many batters as they do, and they also paid for Josh Inglis, it feels like they want to give themselves some cover for not having Marsh and Markram at the top, possibly, to open up an overseas slot. So I'm just going to throw that before I go to captain and coach, Faf.
Markram and Marsh for me.
Okay.
Same here.
Pant at 3, right? So
Pooran at 3.
Sorry, Pant and Pooran. Now that Pant question is also quite the question mark over here. Is he staying at 4?
We had our friend Tom Moody last year who said he would open the batting, he would go up. He said I would use him in the top half. Now he's there.
Let's see. Let's see.
So
I think Tom qualified it very strategically. He almost gave the interview on our show where he said, I'd have a conversation with Rishabh. What do you feel like doing? What do you think he should do?
got the job.
So you know what to do at Cricket 4.
Why do you think you're back over here?
I'm the only outlier to this conversation, guys.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Definitely a successful opening pair. I'd stick with him.
Okay, in which case, if you've got 3 overseas, what's your best 4th? Is Hasaranga, who's had underwhelming IPL returns after 1 season with RCB, is he somebody who you can keep as your banker? Would you have Anrik Nokia in that team?
I'm not banking him to be fit.
Right.
I'm thinking hamstring injury again. He's had a lot of them.
And that is a very big problem because you have to play an overseas bowler. Otherwise, you had the same problem as last year, where you had all Indians fronting up. No doubt about their quality. This year, again, they're coming in with a lot of injury issues. But then when you play Marsh, Markram and Pooran, just because you've played 8 crore for English doesn't mean he starts automatically. So
is English not plan A at all?
Yeah, I don't think English is turning up. He's getting married in April, so he's not going to be here.
8 crore, you can have the marriage in Lucknow also. No, now it's a different thing.
Well,
8 crore, you couldn't have it at New
I think
how many games originally was he available? 4.
4, which is why he left the Punjab.
And then 8 crore went to 8 games.
Yeah, that's amazing now. Yeah, but it's anyway.
I'd be very unhappy if I was punting.
Yes.
So they started last year in the hope that Ravi Bishnoi would fire for them. They got lucky with Digvesh Rathi, who had a spectacular first season. Do you expect him to do the same thing second season, fronting up the attack?
Correct.
Or do you want some backup in that regard? That's why they picked Hasaranga. But if Hasaranga doesn't turn up, they've got nobody else.
Let me ask you, Abhi, if players are fit, is that bowling a formidable one? Mohsin, Mayank Yadav,
But all of them
Shami.
are super injury prone.
Yeah.
So let's say you get a best case scenario of at least 60% of
What's
that
the injuries currently as we stand?
We really don't know much about currently Mayank Yadav or Mohsin.
Started bowling.
What I heard
and
from
Mohsin's in the camp.
Yeah, what I heard from the Lucknow management, my source there was that they might need,
opening the batting.
Yeah, and he's a giant source as well, like a super giant source. He said that they might need some time for Mayank and Shami allows them that cover.
Okay.
So if they start with Shami and Mayank and ease into the season, that's good. If he has any other setbacks while he's easing in, you never know. But Mohsin seems to be good.
Yeah, that's where I feel Nortje comes in terms of the equation. Is just the bowling attack and the lack of resources they have. I would go with him as my starter.
All right. So finally, nobody here thinks Pant will open this season.
He'll bat 3. I have a feeling
Pooran will be 4 and he'll
Pooran
bat
will be
at 3
4 and
perhaps.
Pant will bat 3.
Faf has gone Pooran 3, Pant 4. Very well. You don't think he'll open either. All right. Very well. And the injuries notwithstanding, so this is a tough team to really predict. But if you have some good luck with injuries, last year they had a lot of bad luck with injuries. How far will Lucknow Super Giants go this season? New logo. Will there be new fortunes as well? New jersey also. Quite nice that
I like
jersey.
that.
I quite liked it.
Less blue.
Yeah, and it's also got nice
Yeah.
football. Less
Has a stripe.
to it.
Not many striped jerseys
Yeah.
in cricket.
Now change your stripes and tell me. Will they go to the top 4?
No.
No.
No. All right. Well, there you have it. That is our preview to the Lucknow Super Giants for IPL 2026. Good luck.